In this tutorial, I'll be looking at a very important aspect or a very important topic on CAC registration. So, we're looking at some businesses you cannot register as a business name. Your clients can come to you and tell you, I want to register my business name. It is business name. I don't have money for limited, I don't have money for company, and I don't have money for incorporated trustee. So we're looking at some of the businesses that cannot be registered as a business name. So when your client comes to you and it fall under any of this, you should be well informed to advise your client very well so that you won't start the registration and then you come back to tell the client that CAC says we cannot register this under business name. You should register it as a company when his or her money has gone into the registration. So it's good to be well informed. I remain your CAC coach, Leonard Eze. Do well to subscribe to my channel because I'll be putting up more videos that will help you in your CAC registration journey. So without much further ado, we are proceeding. So there are certain businesses you cannot register as a business name. Yes, that is basically what we'll be covering in this tutorial. So the reason could be as a result of directives from CAC. CAC can give a directive that these businesses cannot be presented to be registered under business name, or even the regulators of the business. There are some professions that the regulator says that it is company, so there is nothing you can do about it. So it can be directed from CAC, CBN, as in banks. Yes, you cannot come and register bank as a business name. So CBN has given directive that it should be registered as a company. So these are some of the reasons why you cannot register it as a business name. So adhere to the directives to avoid disapproval and loss of money is very, very important. The reason being that the reservation of name most time is done by lower officers. That's why you have name being approved, and then when you present it, you file it for registration, you'll be told to register it as a limited when you've made payment. It's good to adhere to these directives so that you will avoid disapproval. When it is disapproved, it now delays your time of delivery. So if you are supposed to deliver a registration within 7 days, if it is disapproved, you have to reapply again, and then it takes longer time for you to deliver on your registration. When you have this knowledge, it also make you more professional, because imagine someone coming to register a business name, you start filing it, and then along the line you are telling the person that it cannot be registered as a business name. So it doesn't tell well of your professionalism. So outside the loss of money, you should be professional enough to know that this can be registered as a business name and not, so that your client will not lose money or delay in the registration of his or her businesses. So it's also avoid loss of money. Imagine registering a school, you've made payments, it was approved, you've made the filing fee, and then lo and behold, it said that register as a limited, and you've made payments for business name, and the payment for business name cannot be converted to company. So to avoid loss of money, avoid disapproval, avoid delay, it's good to adhere to these directives. In 2022, CAC directed that all schools and academies can be incorporated as a company or registered under incorporated trustees, so that the school can be a separate legal entity different from its owner. Since 2022, CAC only approves schools as company. I have a client that came to me. She went to bank to open an account with her business name for her school, and she was told that she should upgrade it to company, that schools can no longer be operated as a business name. And this has already been registered. So I was so surprised to see that after this notice, public notice by CAC in 2022, any registration that has to do with school education has to be registered as company or incorporated trustee, depending on whether it is profit or not for profit. If it is profit making, definitely it's going to be as a company. And if it is not for profit making, it can be registered under incorporated trustees. Company and incorporated trustees are all legal entity, so they are different from their owners or trustees. If your registration objects or activities fall under the following, you cannot register it as a business name. If it is under schools, money lending, fleet management, fintech business, oil and gas, pharmacy. Yes, pharmacy is another asterisk because you maybe when you go to the records, you may see some pharmacy registered. You get. CAC can even approve it as a business name, but when it is time for you to establish this pharmacy, the Pharmacy Council of Nigeria will not approve it. So it's good when you are filing any registration for pharmacy and someone tells you that it's business name, you can advise the person. We look at clearing and forwarding business. So it can be registered as a business name, travel agency, travel and tours, betting business, business consulting businesses, private security businesses, cleaning services business. Yes, this cleaning services, you may see it as this ordinary cleaning. Yes, I have someone that started this registration and it was queried that object cannot be registered as a business name and payment has been made. And that's the problem. They've approved the name, you file it, and then it will be queried that object cannot be registered as a business name. So it is also worth noting that some nature of businesses will not be approved under business name. Yes, we have already covered them. So even if the school is not in the name, but you select object like education, maybe something in the object, you enter training and finance, then it will not be approved under business name. So when these are not in the name and it is in the object, you can optimize it so that it will be approved. But if it is in the name, definitely it will not be approved until you change the name. Avoid using words like investment, yes, finance, company in your business name. It will be disapproved. Yes, when you go to the state record, you may see investment under business name. You may see business name with a company in it under business name. Yes, but presently I've had a situation where it was disapproved because there's company in the business name. So when you have company in the business name and there's no limited and you're not filing it as a company, it will be disapproved. So investment cannot be registered under business name. If your business has investment in it, do not apply it to be registered under business name. If it has finance in it, do not apply to register it under business name. There are some that have been approved and reserved, and then in the course of filing it to get the final approval to be disapproved, and then the person will be told that object cannot be registered as a business name. Now, in the next video, I'm going to show us how you can check the records. Yes, maybe you are not sure, some of them that are not covered here, how you can check the records of CAC and see how the type of business you are applying for, if it is registered in business name or company, so that you know how to go about it. And then be sure, do well to subscribe so that when I upload more videos, you'll be notified. Then you'll be among the first to watch it. Also, do give a thumb up, comment, like, and share so that YouTube can show this to more people and more people can benefit from this knowledge. I remain your CAC coach, Leonard Eze. Thank you for watching.